Hey Libra, just getting ready to do your reading, and what I downloaded was that you're in a place of really having some high expectations. I don't know if this is of yourself or of something else. It could be. I also see that there's some kind of news that you're waiting on, so it could be in regard to that. And it's almost like either you are really, building this up to where it's almost like setting yourself up for disappointment, and it's some type of self-sabotage that that we all tend to do. And or it could be that someone else is building it up, and really it's like, if it seems too good to be true, then I want to say in this instance it is. So either you are fooling yourself and believing something that's obviously too good to be true, or someone is trying to trick you in a sense. Into believing something. And I feel like if it is somebody else that's trying to do that, obviously, if someone is not being upfront with you, obviously it could be something that is, could affect your well-being. So I am just saying, be on the lookout for that, and try to think clearly when it comes to expectations. Of yourself or of anybody else. I'm not saying you can't have high expectations. I'm just saying that, be realistic. Maybe that's the word I'm really been trying to be realistic. Okay, that's the message that I got. So let's get started. I will pull an oracle card, and then I'll do a quick spread, and then we'll close out with probably another oracle. So let's see, this is the messages from the guides, I think it is. So Spirit, what do we have for Libra? What messages do we have for Libra? Okay, and we get never judge another. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe our spread will help us figure out that. All right, so Spirit, what is the current situation or energy around Libra? Please like, share, and subscribe. It's a little thing you can do that means the world to me. All right, one card for Libra's current situation. Ooh. All right, and we get the Two of Wands. So this is really about planning for the future. There could be two paths before you, and it's like, I don't think it's clear as to which is the wrong path. And not that there's always a wrong path, but there's always going to be a better path, right? There's always a path that's going to turn out better than the next. What's the current challenge for Libra? And we get the Son of Swords. And this is like the Knight of Swords, and this is coming in fast, and this could be the message that I felt you were waiting on. And it's I don't know, I may have to get clarification on that, but let's see what advice we have. We'll see how it all pulls together. Spirit, what advice do we have to overcome this challenge? So the message that is coming in is going to be challenging, but it's going to be factual. It's going to be something that you know to be true, and it may not be comfortable. That's what I'm getting. So Spirit, what advice do we have for Libra? Mother of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is very very practical about accepting facts and common sense And, you know, but she does have really high expectations, and she will cut out anything that does not serve her purposes. So I think that may be where we're pulling in the never judge another, because the Queen of Swords is very judgmental and like can almost offend people. It's not her goal to offend people, but it can be that she just, she knows how she wants things. She knows that this is the right way to do things, and there's not a whole lot of room for interpretation. But she is just, so I wouldn't say that she's someone that would be led astray. What's the outcome here? And then we'll get some clarification. Well, it's all people. All right, so we get the Father of Pentacles. This is like the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is somebody that's very traditional, supportive, definitely has security in mind, is very protective of his family, and very prosperous. So let's see, let's get some clarification so we can figure out what's going on. Let's get actually a clarifying card for never judge another. Spirit, what do you want us to know about that for Libra? Never judge another. The Hanged Man, and this is really talking about looking at things from another perspective and putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. That's really where you find the energy to not judge another person, because on the outside it could appear that they're a certain way, but looking at it from a different perspective or putting yourself in their shoes, there may be more to the situation than what you first thought. And let's get a clarification card for the Two of Wands. Oh, we got so many things here. We got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a very independent person. So I'm wondering, and it's going right along there with Two of Wands. So I think that there may be a decision that you have to make about how you feel about a person, and you're getting the advice to never judge another. It doesn't mean you have to accept somebody for or accept any of behaviors that they have, but it's about, recognizing a person, this is how they are. And it's then the Queen of Swords energy would be about choosing whether that is something you want to accept in your life. Now, this message that's coming through, let's see what the Son of Swords has to say. Let's get a clarifying card for Son of Swords. And we get the Nine of Cups. And this is wish fulfillment. I feel like there's something that's really going to look like it's just amazing and, like really a wish come true. And I feel like you're the only one that can make your wishes come true. You and, whatever you believe in, God, the divine. So to allow yourself to have the expectation that somebody can do that for you, I think is a really dangerous territory. And especially, just puts things out of balance. And I feel like this Nine of Cups looks better than what it really is. So let's get a clarifying card for the Mother of Swords. And we get the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is somebody that, and I got this just a couple readings ago. Five of Cups is representing, grief and being sad. But they're, depending on which deck you use, I mean, I just feel like sometimes it's a choice, even though it hurts, to have to move on from something and move on to those two cups that are behind him. No matter how much we want something to be true, no matter how much we expect it to be true, it doesn't mean that it's always true, right? Let's get one last card for Father of Pentacles. They're just too many. They fell everywhere. Okay, so we get the Seven of Wands. And I think that, I don't know how that plays in with this King of Pentacles, but I feel like the possible scenarios are maybe there's, I don't know, I just get the scenario of being online and meeting somebody maybe, and it's like somebody appears like, the King of Pentacles, and, it's like, wow, they could really make my dreams come true. But the reality is that they are misrepresenting themselves. And that doesn't mean that they're a terrible person. It just means, that there's obviously more to this person that they weren't willing to reveal. Doesn't mean you have to give them a chance or anything like that. It just means that, that they've got a little bit of issues, that they're in fear of representing themselves in the light that they really are. Maybe they just don't see themselves correctly. I don't know if correctly is the right word. Everybody has their own perspective, but I feel like, maybe it's just that they don't see themselves for what they really are. And it's going to be really disappointing. That's where this Five of Cups comes in. But the Seven of Wands says that, stand up for what you believe in. And I mean, really, that's what it's like, stand your ground. But it's like, you're not judging that person. You're just saying, look, if you can't represent yourself correctly, or, you misrepresent yourself. I mean, I from the get-go, I need somebody that's going to be, honest and true, and like come at me with the correct energy, like with who they really are. Give me the opportunity to accept you or not try to fool me into accepting you. That's what I'm getting for that scenario. And this obviously won't resonate with everybody, but I think that it was definitely in line with what I was feeling prior to the reading. So let's get a closing card for Libra. Some advice to move forward with. Get one card for Libra. Come on, I'm getting too many here. One card for Libra. And we get breathe. I think we may have gotten this for you guys before. It says the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath penetrates, no wait, I'm sorry. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. So just breathe, just breathe. Okay, that's all I have for you. And remember to like, share, even comment. Let me know what you think of this message and how it plays out for you this week. Remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care. See you next time.